and Barnum.
That's right. Yo, motherfuckers. Goonies is here. Look, Goonies got a new picture.
I know.
He looks almost fucking. He looks like somebody I'd almost trust in that one.
He's so anal about how the show looks, sound, audio, etc. It's funny and cute.
He's as anal gets. He's as anal as you can get without getting shit on your dick. That's what
true.
I say. Yes,
this is true.
It's a true story.
Hey, I am like that.
Hey, big nipples. Somebody's been watching my nipples for a while.
Wow,
that's right.
I'm gonna shut down the call number on the bottom because AskOney.
We have a special guest calling in. First thing, we have a slotted call today.
Is he in the chat?
He was just in the chat before. Somebody wants to know something about pussy juice. I'll take that question. What do you want to know?
That's on you. Jimmy looks skinny.
So New York,
Jimmy's getting skinny and Bobby isn't. See, everybody else.
What are you saying? I got fat? Who's saying I got fat?
What's up, Chris?
I'm gonna block that fucking cunt.
XOXO.
That's right. Jimmy's getting skinny. Bobby. Oh, it's fucking Bass Diva. You know what?
I got rid of my diarrhea.
I can't say anything. He's been shitting for 3 weeks. Of course he got skinny. The motherfucker had explosive.
I was like trying to set you up for that.
Explosive diarrhea.
Trying to set you up.
What's going on? One is always late.
You ready? Ready?
Yes. Let's have it.
Hello. Who's on the line?
This is Oni.
Oni. Oh, so it's not. Wait.
No, it's Oni, Jimmy.
Oh, woo.
It's Oni. Jimmy's been calling you Oni.
No, I was calling him AskOney.
AskOney. What's going on, my man?
Oh, a scone. That sounds good.
That does sound good. What's happening, my man? You have a big fan club on here. I see that. I see there's a lot of people that are happy that you're calling in.
Yes. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining. Make sure you follow and share. Not only follow here at the McNasty cast, but share out. And we're here to have fun tonight. I'm calling in. I want to thank you guys for both having me on, and I can't wait to get down and dirty with you two.
I like this. I like it. I just want to say, Jimmy put up your picture, and it's on fleek. I got to tell you, your hair is.
Remember when my hair used to look like that?
Your hair never looked like that, Jimmy. You never had fucking hair like that. He's got George Michael hairs, and he's got sun. You look fly, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. You look fly, and no homo in that, but you look fly.
No homo.
What's going on, my man?
Of course, there's no homo. Not much. Just basically, my husband has kind of got into the whole drag thing, so I'm trying to help him out because, you know, trying to do the makeup and the hair.
So he's got into the drag, and now you have to do all the work. What do you have to do? Make him wigs and all sorts of stuff?
Well, I have to do all the hair, the makeup. He just performs. He gets to have the fun part, and I do all the slave labor. So,
so you do all the behind the scenes stuff. He gets all the glory. Everybody tells him how fierce he looks, and then he doesn't even tell. He doesn't even give you credit, probably, right?
Right. Well, and that's the thing. My whole entire life, basically, I've been a hairstylist, makeup artist. I worked out of Hollywood and L.A. and Las Vegas for many years, and it was always the same thing. They always, oh, she looks gorgeous on movies or in television or on the runway, but fuck the hairstylist, the makeup artist. You get nothing.
That's cool.
So I'm watching his scope the other day, and he's combing a wig.
Yeah.
And his husband Aaron is holding the wig, and it looks like as he's combing the hair, it looked like it was like somebody was giving his husband a blowjob because
totally.
Why do you think he's got all these viewers, Jimmy? They know how to work the angles.
And they can't block. No, it's combing a wig. It's a wig. It's a wig.
So you were a makeup artist and hairstylist for TV, movies, all that stuff in Hollywood.
Yeah. The biggest part that I usually did was, or the most that I did was live red carpet events. So primetime Emmy Awards, daytime Emmy Awards, the Golden Globes.
Cool.
Oscars, all of that sort of stuff. So, and actually, I was just talking about it because Angel's Piano, which I'm sure you guys probably know who she is.
Yeah, no, Angel's very well.
I spanked her, by the way.
Yeah, Bobby spanked her.
I gave her a spanking.
You spanked her.
I did, yes. She said I could, though. It wasn't like I just ran up to her in the
Thank
street.
you for the super hearts.
It wasn't like a sexual assault of any kind. I asked her, and she said yes, I could spank her. It was pretty hot.
Well, there you go.
She had leather pants on.
You know what? Sorry. I'm gay, and I think I would even spank her.
Of course you would. Listen, you can't pass up that ass. She's hot. She's hot. That's what I'm saying.
That was a rhyme.
That's what I'm saying. You can't pass up that ass. I'm just saying it's spankable ass. So if she's out there listening today, you have the most spankable ass on Periscope so far that I've seen.
Yeah. And so she was in my scope, and I said, hey, because I said, would you like to come on? Because I do a show on Thursday, which is I'm gonna have to have you guys come on. But I told her, because I worked with a lot of people in the music industry, Billboard Music Awards, iHeart Music, the MTV Music Awards I did every single year for about 7 years in a row. Always backstage. And, she's got some talent. She could really take that far. And
I agree.
You
Yeah,
know,
she's very talented.
No,
yes.
she's great. She's
So-
really good. I love
yeah,
when
you know,
she takes songs and like makes them her own.
Yes.
Yep. So that's basically the premise of what I did for many, many years. And then, you know, I kind of withdrew from that. We moved back here
Thank you,
to
Big
the
Steven.
Midwest for the last years of my grandmother's life so we could spend with her. And then I, you know, just kind of got into the whole crystal spiritual thing. And that's kind of where I've been doing it. I have been, you know, that's how I started the whole AskOney, you know.
So you do readings. You do readings and stuff like that. That's what Jimmy was telling me. Is that you now? What do you read? Do you read the person's vibe? Can you read Jimmy? Would you be able to read Jimmy? Because I can read him myself.
Oh, I could read Jimmy. You know, and here's the thing: is I give a couple different kinds of reads. I could just, you know, read you filthy.
I like that.
can.
Okay.
Read his ass filthy. You don't have to go any further.
Read me every way you want.
All right. And what else? What other kind of readings do you do?
I can read you filthy. I can read you cards, and I am a medium. So basically, you guys, I see spirits. I communicate with spirits or those that have crossed over, but I don't consider myself a psychic and consider myself more of a medium. After over a year of practicing, I'm really not what you would call a fortune teller or someone that deals cards and says, oh, you know what, you're going to have two kids and they're both going to have blonde hair. One's going to have brown eyes. One's going to have green eyes. That's really not what I do. I do oracles, which is kind of
Oral or
similar.
oracle?
Oracle kind of is,
oracle.
You know,
Oracle.
yeah, and they're very general. I mean, a lot of people can resonate with the message from an oracle. You know, whatever your path is in your life and you're headed on, it can resonate with you. It can resonate with probably every single person that gets that card pulled for them. But it's not a specific. So it's just kind of a good, like a daily mantra or something that you could look at to give you hope or inspiration throughout the day to keep you moving forward.
Everybody has the same joke I had in my head too, because he's saying I'm a medium, and I'm like, I'm
a medium large, yes.
And everybody else,
All right.
I'm looking at the chat only. I'm sorry.
So you basically you can see. How do you see a spirit? How does it come to you? Like when somebody says I want to talk to my grandmother or whatever. Now what do? You get like a trance, or how do you come across this?
Trance. Okay. Right. Exactly. So basically, I have to open myself up and I ask my guides in my spiritual. I don't even know how to really explain this. It's so difficult when people ask me this. So I guess what I do, because I've blocked it out for many years. I had this when I was a kid, and it used to freak the shit out of me. And I thought, well, you know what? If I don't believe it, I don't ignore it. Or if I ignore it and I don't believe in it, it won't happen. Once my grandmother passed, I wanted to be able to connect with her. And so I said, well, it's time to open myself up to spirituality.
Okay.
And so then I started doing meditations and started finding myself, and I was doing oracle readings with oracle cards. And then I started broadening my horizon. And for me, so basically when I get into the place of mediumship and I invite spirit in, for me, you guys, it's like opening a floodgate. I am still at the point where I just get a ton of things that come at me all at one time. And for me, it's like remembering an old dream. Now, I'm not talking about a wet dream.
No, hold on. I have a question.
No.
There's a guy on here. There's a gentleman on here who wants me to ask you about anal. How do you feel about anal?
Anal. Okay, well, here's the thing. So with anal...
Yes. Look, Vegan Dough comes right in on anal. Always.
Anal.
She loves anal.
Enter Vegan Dough.
Yes. No, this guy Goonie. He's obsessed with anal. He wants to know if you like anal. He wants to know how you feel about it.
No, your dead relatives do not watch you in the shower. Okay, so so anal. Here's my thing on anal. I'm a top. Aaron considered himself versatile, but he's black and his dick is way too big. I can't take it.
No, good call.
So,
good call on that one. Yeah.
I said, we did it a couple times, and in the last 9 years, unfortunately, he's only been able to fuck me twice. And I just say, unfortunately, here's the thing.
Yes.
Whether it has shit coming out of the hole, or it's a hole that smells like fish. If it's a fishy cunt, regardless, I mean, no matter what you stick your dick in, it's wet, it's moist, and it still stinks. I mean, that's really my premise on.
So you like to keep your dick smelling clean is basically your rule of thumb is as long as my dick smells clean, I'm happy. Is that the kind of rule?
As long as the dick is clean, that's right. So as long as they don't have, there's no shit, there's no fish or whatever, there's no odors of any kind.
My rule is I'll poke an asshole, but there's got to be a vagina right around the corner from it. That's how I feel about it. I mean, I like a good.
Have you ever met anybody who didn't have the vagina around the corner?
No, because there might be a pair of balls down there.
Oh, okay.
There has to be a vagina in the market. There has to be a vagina very close
in
by.
the market.
Yeah, there has to be a cunt near the poop chute. Otherwise, I'm like, no, I can't just do that. But I hope that answered your question, Goonie. Goonie was obsessed. He wanted to know if you were a top or a bottom.
You wouldn't stop.
He was very much into the whole anal question.
Okay, so my question is for you guys.
Yes.
Now, have either of you ever went down and got your nose hung up in a stinky one that smelled like fish? And here's my thing: is because I've never been with a woman. Why does it smell like fish?
Well,
I don't think I've ever had a fish one, though.
If it smells like fish, it usually means that the shit's funky.
Yeah, there's something going on down there.
If there's a fishy smell going on down there, like it should.
And it hits you before you go down there.
You go down there, yeah. If you come across a sour one, some guys will say they're gonna go through. I'm fucking no way. I'm out. I'm out of there. If it smells like a fish market or low tide, I'm gonna do the apologies and I'm gonna head out the door. That's it. You can't do it. No matter how attractive the woman is, there's something wrong down there, and it's a no for me. I'm gonna say it's a no.
Yeah, there's got to be something going on down there.
Well, that's what I thought too. I mean, so it doesn't just generally smell like fish. Then it tastes like chicken, but it smells like fish. Because that's what all the straight guys always used to say. That I ever hung around with. They're like, oh yeah, it smells like fish, tastes like chicken.
Well, they just
is
say.
That right?
Most of these guys probably never even got any pussy. They were just
What's up,
like,
Maddie? How you doing?
It generally doesn't smell like it smells like pussy. I mean, it doesn't smell like fish. I mean, fish. If it smells
doesn't smell like fish.
If it smells like fish, there's something
Jen
wrong.
Is here.
That's what I would say. Yeah, if there's a fishy smell, then you got to.
It's not really a fish smell.
No.
I guess I don't know why people don't.
I don't know. They equate it with fish. Well,
either that or I just never had one that smelled like.
I'll tell you one thing though. This is a fact. If you were into the whole cream pie thing, like if you start blowing loads in there, it gives it an odor. Like your dying semen really destroys the vagina. It really does. So it's usually.
Bobby has been into the cream pie.
Yes,
situation.
I love
cream pie.
I love cream pie, and let me tell you something. There's nothing better. That's where it belongs.
Right.
And when you first do that for the first time,
yeah.
When you finish in the hole of gravity,
yeah,
it's great, man. I woke up for this.
I woke up.
It's a great feeling, but the bad news is that it really stinks up the puss. It really does. I don't know what it does down there, but it's not good. It's not. It ain't.
See,
safe.
You learn something on the show all the time.
Safe.
You learn something.
It's a bad news. So you were going to do a reading for Jimmy. Now, do you want to do a filthy reading first?
What are the different types of readings that you do?
He did a
filthy reading. I mean, I could read you tell you off. Like that's basically that kind of a read. But then there's a card reading, and then there is a mediumship reading. So if you're looking to connect with somebody that has crossed over, I can do that. Or if you're looking for me to tell you something about yourself that you probably already know the answer to. And that's the funny thing, you guys, is a lot of people, when they go to a psychic, they already know the fucking answer.
Right.
They already know.
They want confirmation. They want
common sense.
Right.
They want confirmation. They want someone else to tell them. They want someone to reassure what they're feeling, what they're thinking is true and real. And, being empathic. So, there's a lot of people that are probably here that are empathic. I think that the majority of my followers definitely are empaths. Some of them have gifts. And am I saying that psychics aren't real? Absolutely not, because there are some phenomenal psychics that are out there. My thing is that regardless, you have to work with energy and spirit. So,
hey, Ari,
I choose to consider myself a medium, not a psychic.
So what should we do for me?
Jimmy, what do you want to know? Do you want to talk to a dead person? Do you want to?
No, I don't want to talk to a dead person. I don't want to talk to a dead person.
All right, Jimmy, what do you want? What kind of reading do you want?
I guess do a card reading.
Can you do a card reading on
Would that work?
Yes. Was this your card?
Yeah.
No, that's not the kind of thing. Would you do a card reading for Jimmy? Because Jimmy needs his card there. I like pussy that smells like mac and cheese.
The chat is still talking. Well, you're still in the chat.
Can we get a couple of dead hookers?
They're still talking about freaking pussy smells.
Can we get a couple of dead hookers on the site? All we got to do is go in your basement.
Can we get a couple of dead hookers?
I got a joke for you.
Fire away, Bob.
I got a joke.
Fire away.
How many dead hookers does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
I don't know. There's 7 down in the basement. It's still dark down.
Thanks for the super cards, Mike.
That's terrible. That's for Goonies. That's Goonies' basement. Yes.
All right. So we're gonna do a card reading.
He's gonna do a card reading.
Would that work well over the radio?
Yeah.
or whatever you want to call this.
I don't know. Would that
work well?
Would that work without visualization? I guess is what he's saying.
I mean, we can try over. I mean, yeah. I mean, here's the thing: is it depends on really what your question is and what you want the premise of.
See, I don't even know what my question would be.
All right. Jimmy has a question about losing a lot of weight. He had explosive diarrhea over the last couple of days. Nothing funny like a dead hooker. Becky says.
I'm pretty sure. My questions are not going to be a good question.
Yeah, Jimmy's not going to have good questions. All right, how about this? How about you look at Jimmy and you?
I think you should do the card thing. Would probably be best.
Yeah, do a card reading on Jimmy. Just we'll see how it works. And if it don't work, we'll go back to the anal talk. It doesn't matter.
Or people can ask questions in the chat. All right.
Okay,
all right,
sounds good. Yeah.
Fire away.
So,
do we have any psychic music, Jimmy?
Yes, I do.
Hold on, Jimmy's got some psychic music he's going to play for you. Just play it very low. That's perfect. I like this. This is spiritual. And I'm going to try and shut up in the background.
All right. What does my future look like? That's a good question.
That's a good question.
We'll get to that after the cards. We'll answer that question. What does my future look like?
This guy says he never had sex with a hooker before. Yes, you did. You just didn't know that. We just think you were giving her a tip.
I thought you were going to be quiet.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, Oni.
What does your future look like? Okay, so I definitely. So what I'm pulling here, I see that you had some trials and tribulations that are coming up, probably pretty shortly.
Mm.
Do you have children?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Okay.
Do I have children?
Yes.
Do you have a boy and a girl?
Yes.
Okay, just the two?
Yes.
Just the two children, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So what I'm seeing, and I don't know why I'm seeing this, but maybe you can, maybe you know why, but I do see you and your children becoming. I feel like you guys' relationship is a little distant right now, and this is something that's actually going to improve. And the biggest thing that Spirit is really wanting me to tell you is that you have some hurdles ahead of you, but your children and you, in the end of everything, whatever this is that happens, are going to be extremely close. It's going to bring you guys much, much closer on a level that you guys have never really been on before. I feel like there's always been a weight or something that's held you back from being able to really be the father to the two kids that you wanted to be. Now, I don't know if you're in a relationship. I don't know if you're married. I don't know for sure really what your status is, but I do see that there are two children. And they are coming much closer to you, and you're being much more involved in their life, which is going to be very fulfilling for you. I think that anything that's been bothering you as far as like anxieties, as far as stress, everyday life will improve once you finally have this bond that is there that you've always been longing for, that I don't feel like you've really been able to truly have this. There's something in the way of that.
Right.
I don't know what it is. Only you know exactly what this is, but it will improve. It's going to get better. Now, I do have to ask you a question. Is your father still alive or is he deceased?
My father is still alive.
Okay, how about your grandfather?
My grandfather is deceased. Yes, both
okay.
are.
Does he share the same name as you?
No.
Okay. Because there's an older gentleman that is here, and are you Italian?
Yes.
Okay. So, because he's speaking in Italian, I don't know if your grandfather ever spoke Italian, and I'm having a hard time translating.
Spaghetti and meatballs. I know how to speak. No,
spaghetti and meatballs.
Nothing about Italian. No.
Okay.
Is he giving me the finger?
He's not giving you the finger. But this is. I feel like it's your father's father.
Okay.
Not your mother's father, correct?
Oh, you know what? Yes, my middle name is the same as my father's father.
Okay. So he's trying to correlate that this is him. He's with you, and anytime you want to talk to him. So, and here's the thing: when I start to open up and I do a reading for somebody, usually somebody's relative will pop in.
Okay.
He is there with you.
Right.
Not there with you, so don't freak out. I don't want Bobby falling out of his fucking chair.
I'm looking around for this motherfucker.
No, I have a story about this though, which is funny. But yes. Go ahead, keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, So yeah, we don't want Bobby tipping over in his chair, have his microphone get shoved up his ass or something. So here's the thing: we want to. You have to know he's with you spiritually. If you call to him, like, so when you start to go through this, whatever this is that you're going through,
right?
The biggest message is for this, and the biggest thing around all of him being there, and he's always with you spiritually. Now, pardon me. He wants you to know you can talk to him. Find a space where it's just you and yourself. You're alone.
Right.
You have nothing around you, no outside influences. So if you could turn your phone off.
Right.
Turn off the television. Turn off the radio. And sit in kind of silence, almost as if you were to meditate.
Meditation?
And, yeah, kind of like a meditation, and start talking and conversating with him. He's going to be able to help you through all of this and bring you this divine light that you need in the source that's going to help you get through everything much easier. So you may not even realize it, but a lot of times, you know, and here's the fucked up thing, and a lot of us, and I think everybody in this can agree, how many people only believe in God when they think they're going to die because they definitely want to go to heaven, just in case there happens to be a hell?
Just in case.
Just in case, and Justin Bieber. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not many people are spiritual, and they say, "Oh, well, you know, I don't believe in this. I don't believe in that."
Right. But then all of a sudden they're Jesus freaks.
Yeah, there are no
right.
atheists in the foxhole is the old expression.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But just in case, you know, they want to be able to go to heaven, they got to get through that gate somehow,
Right.
some way. So anybody that questions the theory of spirit, automatically in the back of their mind, I think the majority, I think 99% of the population here on Earth want to go to a better place after they pass. And some people don't believe in it. They're naysayers. They say, no, there's no such thing as God. There's no such thing as heaven. There's no such thing as, you know, ghosts or spirits. And I know Mark is in here. He's a paranormal investigator. I don't know if there's any other ones that are in here, but they've seen it firsthand. And I've worked with them, and they've, you know, worked with me on a lot of different
Right.
things. And so when I tell you that your grandfather is with you, he is there when you call upon him, just as if you're to say, oh my God, please help me right now.
Right.
God, I really need your help right now. Please help me with this. A lot of people get on their knees, they'll plead and they'll beg. The one thing that you can do that's more effective than begging, pleading, and asking for him is just thanking him. Because it gives you that insight that you know you're always protected, you know he's always there, and it's always a positive connotation in your mind that he's with you. You don't have to beg for his assistance. Right. You just have to thank him and say, I'd be so thankful if you could assist me with this, this, and this. Right now I'm dealing with this situation. It's really fucked up. I need some guidance, you know, and I just want to thank you for showing me what I need to do. And thanking them, because that's the biggest thing, is they like to know that they're, and the more you communicate, the more you're going to start feeling his presence.
Right.
And you're going to start feeling the way that he will start to guide you. And it will help to calm you down. It'll help to make you feel more secure. It'll help make you not feel sometimes alone. We battle through things alone, and we're never alone. And somebody asked earlier, do people, can, you know, spirits or ghosts see me when I'm taking a shower or a shit?
Right. That's when they like to come around at funny times.
I tell you, I always feel somebody tickling my taint.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
That's a spirit. I knew it.
Hopefully that's not your grandfather.
I hope it ain't.
I hope it's not Grandpa.
He was a practical joker, though. He's a fucking...
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, that's so funny. Tickling your taint.
That's right.
You might be really surprised. They actually do not come around when we do not want them near. We can turn it off. They sense it. They know it. They're respectful. The only time, and for the Hollywood movies, you'll see mirrors crack.
Right.
You'll see fucking doors fly open, and wind will start gusting in, and, you know, some bitch will land up against the wall. Like,
that's hot. I like that, yeah. I like when spirits fucking
you know
take
pussy.
Like, yeah, it's good stuff.
The Exorcist, those kind of movies, you know, those things, they really put a lot of spin on them.
Yeah.
Right.
Where generally, if you are in the presence of a demonic or a lower energy spirit, what they want to call, I don't believe in lower energy. and I don't believe in hell. I feel like we are on hell. This is level number 1, right? This is our lowest plane that we can go.
This is only level 1?
Yes.
I feel like we are level 1. Our feet are on the ground.
Oh, boy.
Right? So this is hell. This is hell right here.
And
hell was created to...
Go ahead.
The devil, Lucifer,
yes.
hell was all created to basically kind of make people fucking do things to conform in a certain way. Like churches, you know, well, if you don't do this, you know, you're going to go to hell. Well, that's because you didn't do what they wanted you to do. And here's the thing. People fear hell just as much as they fear God.
Grandpa's watching. I like it. I think
Grandpa Lou is watching.
Let me ask you this, Jimmy. What do you think of what he's told you?
Well, it's funny because out of all like all my grandparents are deceased. Out of all of them, the last one I thought would reach out to me would be my dad's dad.
Why?
Just because I didn't know him that well because he died when I was a lot younger.
Right.
But my cousin and I were both roommates in college.
Yeah.
We got in an elevator, and the guy in the elevator looked exactly like my grandfather.
Right.
And we got up to the 8th floor where our room was.
Did he turn around and go, "You're all doomed"?
No. So, but that would have been funny. So he gets out of the elevator with us and walks down the hall. He goes, he's like, "I think it's great that you guys are cousins and you guys are roommates."
Is that what he said?
And it was like me and my cousin just looked at each other and
then the doors closed.
What? And then the doors fucking closed and it was like,
what was this old fart doing in the fucking dorm anyway?
We have no idea.
That's creepy shit.
But we both looked at each other because it looked like my grandfather in the elevator, and we just kind of like looked at each other like, wow, that's weird. And then when we walked out and he said that, it was fucking bizarre.
It was very
like we were both like you know, like when you just like you sitting there, I went off like I was just thinking about it for the rest of the day.
I also hung a bag of shit on the fucking floor.
I did hang a bag of fucking dirty underwear. And my grandfather probably picked it up.
He knew about that. I hate to get off topic, but one time I fucking shit in my pants at his dorm room, and I had to clean up, and I hung my dirty underwear on his fucking.
He hung it on the door.
On the door of the RN or whatever the fuck they call it.
So what do you think of that story, Oni?
I like it.
I like the story, especially the shit part, because if anybody knows me, they all know I love to talk shit.
That's right.
Who doesn't like talking shit? Well, you know, going back to Bobby's story, he was singing in my microphone at I had a band at the time, and he was singing. He's like, "Oh, I got a fart," so he fucking takes the microphone, he puts it down by his ass, and you hear.
No, wait. First, there was a good fart.
There was a good one first. Yes. I'm sorry to take away from the good fart.
First, I had one good fart, and the crowd went wild. They all laughed their ass.
And the crowd goes wild.
Hello?
No, that's okay.
They were all laughing. They were all laughing at the fucking fart. So I of course, I'm a crowd pleaser. I tried to one up myself.
He got all into it.
But I pushed the last one a little bit too much, and I actually shit my.
It was like this. It was. And then he proceeds to take the microphone, put it up to his mouth. He goes, "I think I just shit my pants."
And it was with
he shit his pants.
Reverb too, so it was
with
my
reverb.
Pants.
I shit my pants.
Did we lose you, Oni? Oni.
No, I'm here. I'm listening.
You're in shock over the shit story? Oni knows his stuff.
The worst is, how about this one? Okay, so we all, yeah, of course it's going to go south. I mean, it's you get us three, I mean, hello. So the worst is when, and this is, you know, something I discussed openly with my friends, is when you get in the back of the supermarket and you feel the sweat bust.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden you got to shit.
The cold sweat.
The cold sweat, and you got to shit like there's no tomorrow. Now, since I had my gallbladder removed, let me tell you what, it's up to ante.
Oh, shit. So gallbladder, this just in, Jimmy, we learned something. Gallbladders keep you from shitting your pants. I was wondering what it was for.
They do. And it's like your filters. So, I mean, I've been to the back of the store, and I've been as far away from the back 50 acres to the fucking back of the store. The toilet's all the way up at the front. The shitter's, you know, way up there, and I'm thinking, oh, my God, I'm going to shit my pants if I don't make it to the front of the store. So, you know, you do the side shuffle. You have your ass cheeks clenched, your asshole puckered. You're scurrying down the aisles. You got to stop every 10 steps, pretend like you're looking at something on the shelf until your stomach, you know, goes back up inside, and then you can finally go another 10 steps, and you guys sit there, the goosebumps are taking over, you're sweating like a motherfucker, and then you finally make it to the front of the store, and damn it, you've already shit your pants. That's the worst.
Shitting in the supermarket. That's right. It sucks. They got to go to bed. Somebody's got to go to bed. Well, good night then.
You know,
let me ask you something.
I think everybody knows this.
Jimmy's grandfather, Bobby, shitting himself.
Everybody, grandpa. Let me ask you something.
But
I enjoyed the
reading.
Are you done with his reading? Well, what do you want?
No.
Everything?
We got off the beaten path.
Yeah, we got off the path.
I'm sorry, I distracted everybody.
Thank you, Maddie.
Let's get back
Jen,
on.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you very much. All right, go back to Jimmy's reading. And that was a shit break. That was a little shit break.
We took a shit break.
That's right.
We took a shit break. We had to, right? I mean, hell, we're all human. So, is there a picture of your grandfather? It's in black and white, and he's holding a fish.
And he's holding a fish.
Oh my God! Here we are, back to the fish now. Holding a fish.
I hope
not that I recall. Not that I recall.
You're gonna see that tomorrow. Tomorrow, your father's gonna show you a picture of your.
You're gonna find a picture. You'll find a picture. Yes, and he I think is actually probably, I want to say in this picture, he looks, because it's black and white, he looks like he's probably around 35-ish.
Right.
And like he went fishing, he caught this big old fish, and it was a proud moment, and he's holding up this fish.
There you go. Look for the fish picture, Jimmy. You're going to find that. That fish picture is going to come to you tomorrow. You're going to go, holy shit.
The fucking fish
holy
picture.
Shit. Grandpa with a fish is going to show up tomorrow. That shit is an abomination. That's right. My shirt is an abomination.
Look for the fish picture. Now, I don't know if you guys know who Deborah Pasquale is.
Yeah, I know Deborah. I know Deb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read her a while ago, and
another scope.
Her mother had passed, and I said, you're going to find this stopwatch, and it's a pocket watch. She said, really? And I said, yes, you're going to find it, and it's going to be on 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock p.m. She says, oh, my God, I have like 4 of them. I said, nope, those aren't any of it. This is one. It's a special one. It's this color. It's the shape. The hands are shaped like this. You got to look for it. You'll find it. Lo and behold, 9 months later, she's digging around. She finds the fucking thing, and it's on 1 o'clock.
Holy shit. That's pretty fucking good.
So she had to message me, and she's like, oh, my God, I found the stopwatch you were talking about, and it is on 1 o'clock. She goes, I literally had to go back and watch my replay because I was in her scope. We were chatting, and I kind of did a little mini read for her, and I was just like, this is symbolism that they're with you, and they want you to, this is a very special stopwatch. So same thing with this fish picture. You probably will find it. I don't know when. But when you do, let me know, because it's going to have some significance to it. And I don't know if it's possibly your father is in the photo as well.
Right.
As a young child, maybe it was a fish that he caught, something like this, something that's going to, are you and your father, are you guys close, or don't you speak very much?
No, I'm trying to fix something.
Jimmy's doing some weird shit.
I was trying to fix something. Sorry. No, my dad and I are very close.
Yes.
Very close.
Okay. So when this picture comes up, it's going to bring up a lot of emotion for your father as well too. And maybe ask him about this, because this might be something he even has.
That's right.
Hey, Dad, do you have a picture of Grandpa
holding a fish? Yeah.
I'll ask him.
Holding a fish.
I like this. Yeah. This is cool. I hope you find the fish picture.
I
can't wait to hear about the fucking fish picture. Jimmy's gonna go, yeah, there's a fucking fish. Imagine it's that one.
Yeah, and there's a whole story behind the fish picture. There's a whole story behind the fish picture.
That's very relevant. There you go. I like it.
It's very relevant.
I dig it.
He's just trying to show me some different things. I think the biggest thing is within this reading is that you do have some hard times ahead of you, but you will overcome all of them. You will come out on the other side, and he's there to support you and help you through that. So you can speak to him anytime you want. He's there and to give you guidance whenever you need it. You just have to turn to him and ask him for the guidance, or thank him for the guidance that you need, and he'll be there with open arms, basically.
Yes, we will be updated on the
definitely will be updated.
Now, a lot of people are asking you to do a reading. If somebody calls in, were you able to do somebody's reading on the phone?
This is what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Yes.
Is Stacy from Base Diva?
Yeah.
Is trying to call us. She's trying to call, but I can't take the 2 calls at the same time.
Hold on, I can do a reading on her right now. Hold on, Jimmy. I see she's a whore.
Oh,
I see.
Perfect.
I'm good. I'm clairvoyant.
Oh, and you know what I want to do? Can you do this for me? Can you hang up and call us right back?
Well, do you want me to just call Stacy and put her on 3-way?
No. Just because I want to see if the reason why it's not working is because Skype is hung up. I want to disconnect Skype and reload it.
Got it. Okay. Yep. I will hang up and give you a call right back.
All right.
Give us a call back. Okay.
Thanks.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Bye. So Bass Diva, you're gonna call in with him, and we're gonna have a 3-way. Me, you, and Bass Diva.
No, we hope we are. I don't know.
We hope we are. Jimmy's. You gotta believe in yourself, Jimmy. Didn't you listen to Grandpa and his fish?
No, but I don't understand what the fuck's going on here.
You gotta listen to Grandpa and his fish. I like this. I think it's pretty good. No 3-way is a new charge for reading. What does he charge for a reading? I don't think he's charged anything. I think he does this because he's
not charging us. No, but he does charge for readings.
He does charge him, yes.
We'll ask him when he calls.
When he calls back, we'll find out his price range.
That's HTY7. We're not taking. We're waiting for Oni to call us.
We have a what do you call that? A agenda today. That's right. Trouser trout.
A gender?
A gender. We have a
All
gender
right, Oni,
specific.
call us back.
Give us a call back, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, it's Stacy.
Hey, Stacy.
Hey,
What's
Stacy.
going on? Please stand by.
Do you have Oni?
No, we're waiting for him. He's going to call back in a minute.
I have no way of getting Oni right now.
Can you call him? Try
Yeah.
calling.
I'll call him. I'll call you right back.
No, you stay on. Hang on for a
Well,
second.
no.
What?
Let Oni call us, and then we'll try to get you on. I have your phone number now.
Okay. Hello?
Do you have the number right? I just.
Yeah. Hello?
Oh, see that now.
Oh, I was gonna say the phone's ringing, but nobody's home.
Yeah, no.
It rings.
You know what? We're gonna have to. Stacy's or Bass Diva is
Hello?
trying to call. No, Oni, you're still here, right?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
I have no way of getting her back on the phone.
How
Let
come?
me see. What?
Well, I'll just call her. Why don't I call her ass on three-way, and would that work?
I'm trying to get her.
Jimmy has ADD. You can't.
No, it's fine. Yeah, that works.
All right,
that
yeah,
works.
call her. You call her. That'll work.
I think I'm getting her right now.
Hold on a second. Let's try this. This is one last chance.
Okay.
One more night. AskOney.com for readings. Does he have AskOney.com?
Stacy.
Hello.
Hello, Stacy.
Hello. Stacy.
Hi. Yes. I'm
Oni,
here.
Oni, can you hear her?
Can you everybody hear each other?
I hear her. There's a little bit of an echo, but yes, I hear her.
Okay. I think Jimmy's got his thing up. That's why. How's that? Say something.
Okay.
Say something, Stacy.
Hello.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Yes. This is gonna be terrific.
You know, Stacy, we're in the middle of my reading here, right?
Yeah, you're really pissing all over him.
Well, I would like to read to you also.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay.
Just what I need. Two of them.
Are you a clairvoyant too?
Dear Penthouse.
So let me.
Listen.
All right. So wait. So Stacy, you want Oni to give you a reading?
No, Oni. I called to validate Oni because I'd like to share an experience that I had with Oni.
Sure.
I hope this involves you and some peanut butter and a couple of gangbangers. But go ahead.
It does not.
I'm sorry. Hang up on this bitch. Fucking cunt calling in with this boring shit. Go ahead. Tell us the story. No, go ahead.
All right, so be ready because this is really fucking creepy. And I actually have never. We never had like a recap of this conversation afterwards. So this is going to be my first time that Oni has heard my reaction to this too.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard.
Yeah. So
I haven't heard. I really haven't.
Oni and I were just fucking around in the middle of the night on the phone and talking about something irrelevant. And he was doing one of his shows, and I called him, and we were joking around about some shit. And then I said, yeah. What spirits are hanging around me? And it was totally off the cuff. Now, Oni doesn't know anything about me, my private life, anything, right? So he's going into detail. He's nailing every name in my family. Then he's talking about some chick that died when she was like 16 or 17. He keeps popping into the picture, but doesn't know why she keeps popping in, and neither did I, because I didn't know anybody who died when they were 16 or 17. And this is fucked up. So as we're going through this, he's talking about the other spirits and everything. He nailed it. He was on the mark. Names, situations, everything. So we get back to the girl who died. He described her. I pretty much think Oni said her name, said how she died, said the car that hit her, the make of the car, pretty much.
Wow.
Everything. And that information, by the way, not available anywhere online for him to Google it. And that is information that no one knows about me because it was nothing relevant to me except that it was my brother's girlfriend who died, who was hit by a car crossing the highway when she was 16 or 17. And she was popping in and out to get connection to my brother because it was my brother's birthday.
Oh, shit. So she got killed trying to get your brother a birthday present?
No. What I'm
That's what
saying
you took
is
out of that?
Yeah. That's how. Because there's no one that would know that information.
Oh, you say
okay?
she
that's
was
impossible to find anywhere.
Oh, so she was trying to contact you because it was your brother's birthday.
Oh.
Oh, that makes
Right.
sense.
It was just a contact. It was just a contact. Like I'm an indirect contact for a spirit to come through. Like you don't always get the people that you're looking for. Sometimes people, right, Oni? Sometimes people are trying to get through someone else. Right.
Oh, that's fucking
so
cool.
Oni was, because I was like, I don't know any chick who died. It's just, like we had the kids in car accidents in high school that died, and we all went to the funerals. But I knew her because I went to high school with her, but I wasn't friends with her. I found out after she died that my brother was dating her, and they were like in love with each other. And so this became an issue for my brother. So when we're doing this reading, he keeps on saying this teenage girl, she's popping in and out, but she's not staying. She keeps on leaving, and she's coming back. She's trying to give a message, and he couldn't get the message through. And apparently she was what you call an unintelligent spirit. Not that she was stupid, but because she didn't know she was dead.
She still
like when they get knocked out of their bodies, in a very tragic way, very suddenly, sometimes they don't know that they're dead.
That's fucked up.
Who's being disruptive and rude?
Could you imagine getting knocked out of your body and not knowing you're fucking dead? She still don't know she's dead? She's been dead how long? You need to talk to her, Bass Diva.
Since I'm 50 years old, and I was 16 when it happened.
Holy shit! So you better let her know that she's dead, because she's running around here fucking looking for your brother. This is ridiculous.
Well, Oni sent her some love and light and asked the spirits to help her along.
Yes.
So I think that works.
That's good. Send her some love and rights. Tell her, listen. All right.
And then fucking Oni tells me, and then he fucking tells me that if you have mirrors in your house, they're portals for bad spirits to come through and like enter your home. So now I've got rosaries hanging on all my fucking mirrors like an old Italian.
He got the bitch twerked. One dead fucking girlfriend shows up, and she's freaking out.
And she's flipping out.
Listen, let me talk to this dead girl for a minute. Listen, stupid, you're fucking dead. You got hit by a car trying to get some dick. You're gone. All right, stop bothering these fucking people. Move on to the next portal. I'm sorry, I got to be blunt with these people sometimes.
But listen, not only that, so he nailed my father's name.
He nailed your father?
My grandfather's name, which is also in another language, by the way. He nailed my grandfather's name, and then it was everything. He knew my mother's name, my grandmother's name. He got them all.
That's pretty. I'm impressed. Everything. I'm impressed. So Oni, there you go. Bass Steve is basically telling you that after you guys spoke, you freaked the fucking bejesus out of her because she didn't know who this.
Because I will tell you, my New York skeptic, I'm very cynical. So I believe that some people know what they're talking about, but I stay on my guard. And I don't give information. Right, Oni, I didn't give you anything. I just yes or no. I didn't say anything, really. And in fact, like I said, I didn't even give him anything after the whole conversation was over. I was just freaked out in my own fucking world on the other side of the phone.
That's fucking freaky. Tomorrow I'm gonna get a call from Jimmy. Jimmy, Bobby, yo, you sitting down? Yeah, I got a picture of my grandfather with a fish.
With a fish. I had a fishy picture.
I'm freaked out. My father's holding a fish phone call tomorrow. And I'm going to be like, Jesus Christ. Because you know me, I don't believe in a lot of this bullshit. But let me tell you something. I do believe that this guy's fucking hair is on fleek. So I got to believe some of it. And you're backing it up, Bass Stevie. You're saying that he nailed you, so to speak, like everybody else. But he nailed you.
I'm backing it up that this guy is legit.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
He is, and also I believe he's got some like credentials behind him too. So, like, not that I guess to other people that may not mean something, but I mean he did study under people too. I mean, so did I.
Right. Well, the way you studied under people was different. You were studying their ball size. That's right. All right, listen. Let me ask you something.
But he knows what he's talking about. Like, so he's funny as fuck. But in reality, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. So, like, you could fuck around all you want, but he knows who's watching over. He knows if you've been naughty or nice.
He's like fucking Santa Claus.
What I'm saying.
He doesn't look like Santa Claus.
No,
he looks like George Michael.
Yeah, George Michaels. That's it, George Michael. Now let me ask you something.
Everybody says that.
Oni, do you have a website? You do these readings for people, right? Like if they call up, is there a fee?
Yeah.
What's the fee? That's the first question.
Yeah, you can contact me. It's the same as my screen name, AskOney. So it's AskOney.com. And there's a contact page in there. I used to have a book now page, but it got crazy, so it was hard to do the online booking. It's easier if people just contact me, and then I let them know, what my rates are, and because everybody wants something different. Some people want half an hour reading. They want, they don't want a mediumship reading. But I do have to tell you, I really I don't know why I keep going back to this too, Jimmy. There is something with a name being the same. Is your father's name James?
Yeah, my dad's name is James. Yeah.
Okay, so you're named after him.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're your father's son, and then you're okay. I get it now. Like there's a I couldn't figure out where the triad was, like how.
My dad's name is James. His father's name was Lewis, and my middle name is Lewis.
Jimmy Lou?
James
Okay.
Lou.
Oh, that might
Fucking
be it.
Jimmy Lou.
Jimmy Lou.
Fucking Jimmy Lou. I never knew this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
Fucking
something.
Lou.
Though.
He's a fucking Lou.
He's a fucking Jimmy Lou. Jimmy's a twat. Jimmy is not a twat. Jimmy Lou.
Twat Rot?
That's right. So Jimmy told me something. He said you love the word cunt. Is that true?
Oh, do I like the word cunt? I use it all the
Oni
time.
loves that word.
One of my best
Jimmy
friends'
Lou.
name is cunt.
Oh, really? I do like the word cunt, and I got a lot of grief for it. But let me tell you,
You do
something.
get a lot of grief
If
for
this
it.
was Ireland, nobody would.
No,
Nobody
they
would
wouldn't-
even
they
bat an
wouldn't give a
eye.
shit.
Everybody calls. You ever hang out with an Irishman? They're off the boat. They're like, "Fucking cunt! You fucking cunt!
cunt,
You fucking
cunt,
cunt!"
Yeah.
By the end of the day, you're saying it.
You have to.
Yeah, you can't help yourself.
Jimmy Lou's taken off in
Jimmy Lou.
the chat, by the way. Jimmy Lou.
I fucking love Jimmy Lou.
So why did you ask about my dad again? Oni.
Well, because
you taking a
the
birth
name.
oath?
Remember when I first asked you if you were named after
Yeah. What's up, Elaine?
your grandfather or the person that passed away? It's your father that you're named after.
Yeah.
And there's
That's the
it's
connection.
the heritage link.
Got
So
it.
that's the connection because it was your father's, and that's how I knew it was your father's father because I assumed that I forgot to even ask you if that was his name as well. So,
Uh-huh.
And then yeah, I mean, I'm not really getting anything from your mom's side, like the ancestral. But I do have to ask you who Jamie is.
Jamie? My sister.
Okay. Jaime.
There we go.
Jaime is my sister, yeah.
Okay, because he's with her as well too.
Okay.
So, because he wanted me to know that, and you just have the one sister? No, hold on.
I just have one sister, yeah.
Who's this other woman? See, now they're going to start flooding in, and I have to tell them they can't flood in because you guys just drains me. It really does. It'll get to me if I get too much like spirit and energy going on. So I always have to tell them, hold off, stay back. And my friends know, people that are in here that I'm close with know how fucking sick I get after doing this because it's like a leeching of your energy. They just will suck the energy.
My family could do that to people.
Yeah, they're leeches. They're fucking leeches. So basically,
It happens.
So let me get this straight. So if too many
Somebody's butting in?
If too many spirits get involved, they start sucking the life out of you, so to speak.
Typical Italian.
Bay Steven knows about that. She's had many people attack her at one time and suck the life out of her, but she's enjoyed that and actually gone back for more. But that's a different type of thing. So let's not get confused. So the spirits are attacking you now. There's a bunch of them. They want to all get involved.
Or is it, you said there's one late? There's one.
Jimmy Lou.
Well, no. So what happens is if I go on Periscope, which I used to do all the time, and I would do free medium readings.
Right.
And if I had, let's say 70 people that are watching all come in and they say, well, I want a reading.
Oh, okay.
And I open myself up spiritually. I have 70 people plus all the fucking people in their lives that have died. Who knows if they have 3 to 10 people that have died.
Right.
So there you go. You take 60 times 5. And I have all these spirits swarming around, and I don't know whose message is for who. And so the last time I did reading,
that explains why his hair's fucking standing up.
Welcome
He says
back,
all
honey.
these spirits are coming at him.
That's what's happened. It's
his
like
hair stands
woo,
up
woo,
on
woo,
it.
woo.
He's got him fucking standing up. He can't do the jitterbug. You do the jitterbug.
So you have another person that's trying to push in though.
Yeah, somebody's pushing.
Pushing.
I do, but I don't know why they keep saying this name, and maybe you might know, but do you know anybody by the name of Linda?
Yeah, I do. That's my mother. That's my mother.
Okay, so this message is for Linda, and I don't know if she's got. This is a woman that's coming through, and it's a very. Matronly. I don't know how to say this because you guys.
She's fat.
She's fat.
No. She's not fat. She's not fat. She's matronly.
What?
Matronly.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Like motherly. Like
yeah, I don't know what that means.
She's basically got big tits. Is what
I
he's
don't know
saying.
if
He's saying she's got
I
big
don't know if
tits.
he means it like that.
Yeah, matronly, like she's a matriarch of her family. She knew everything. She was basically like a stay-at-home mother, and she had several children. I don't know if your mother comes from a large family or not, but she has many brothers and sisters, or if she herself came from a large family. But this woman is very matronly, and it's like old Ma Kettle.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She's a big bone woman. She's old.
Okay. You don't have a name.
She's the one with the hair tied back in a tight bun.
Yes.
Like in all those pictures, carrying the shotgun.
Yeah.
Covered in flour.
Yes.
Covered in flour.
I don't know who that would be.
I nailed it.
Would that be your mother's mother?
Yeah, but she wasn't really. She's not. Her hair's never been tied back or anything, from what I remember.
Well, one thing I learned about these readings, Jimmy, is you gotta have faith.
He's gonna start singing that.
That's right. That's true. No, you definitely gotta have faith. Who the hell is this lady on the phone? Oh, you might know her. She's a whore by the name of. No, we have Bay Steve on the line.
You know that is, by the way, that is very misleading. That's Mrs. Whore to you.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
And she's no longer a whore.
Okay.
She's an ex-whore.
So I'm assuming it's my grandmother, my mom's mom.
That's right. He didn't Google it. What's
I'm
her
not
best?
I think it's your mom's mom. I really do. She's not giving me a lot of information. She's not really very talkative either.
She's quiet.
Really?
I don't know why. Yeah, she's not really giving me much information.
Come on, Grandma. Let's have it. Hit me with it.
Nana, speak up. Stop being so fucking stoic. Here's your chance. You got fucking.
Yeah.
Come on.
Here's a chance.
You know, she's pushing you over here, but she doesn't want to talk.
Come on. You want to fucking nag the poor guy? Here's your opportunity. All right, now speak up.
Looks like Jimmy burned some bridges.
He pissed her off.
It's almost like
What did I do?
it's almost like she doesn't like. I don't know. Here's the thing. Did she finish school? Is she an educated woman? And I don't think.
I don't know. I don't think she made it through all the way through school. No.
Okay, because I don't know why. She's just saying to make sure your children follow through with school. Because I guess it was something that she didn't do. She's showing me that there's a lot of shame behind her education, and I don't know why that is. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know why she's where this is going and why she shows me this. She was what? A hoarder?
She's
A hooker. A hoarder.
No, my grandmother wasn't a hooker. No, not that I recall.
You're never sure. You can't be sure.
She could have been one of those old-time prostitutes.
Nah.
She might have been. Yeah, it was very honorable back then. You never know.
It's an honorable profession.
It was very honorable back then. At least that's what Bay Steva tells herself.
Yeah, I don't know. My grandmother was never one to push like education or anything on anybody. So that's an odd. If that is her, that's very odd.
It's odd. It's strange. So Jimmy,
And maybe that's why she has this guilt or this shame behind it. Maybe she sees now that it you know. And here's the thing: is when we're here in the physical, there's shit that we do and then we don't have realization until after we pass. You know, so maybe this is something that that's why she's adamant about it now.
Right.
Is you know, make sure that your children get the education that they need and they deserve. I mean, that's really her message. And I know that's kind of fucked up, but I think too, it's because she never finished her education. Did she get married and was young when she had her first child?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, because you know, and back then, I mean, that's not an uncommon thing to do. But she never finished her school. She was a stay-at-home mother. It looks like she was very matronly. She was the matriarch of her family. She, you know, and so I guess her message is just, you know, follow through with education for your children. That's what she wants you to know.
Is she saying, she's not saying be cool, stay in school, is she?
She pretty much is, yes. She said, be cool, stay in school, Jimmy Lou.
Jimmy Lou.
Jimmy is no longer interested. You know,
I am interested.
He is interested, but here's the thing. I want Oni to do one. Would you mind? Would you
I
mind
tell you what, he knew
reading?
my mom's name.
He did. He came up with that and Jamie's name.
Right.
He came up with Jamie's name out of the clear blue sky.
Yep.
And you know why?
Jimmy is tan as fuck.
Because you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. Let me just say something.
I still want more. Like I want more now.
You're a greedy fucking whore. What do you want to know? Were you gonna die? No. You can't have everything. You know
what? You know what would take care of Bobby's ass?
Yeah.
A big black dildo. Besides that,
you know what
you should do a reading on him.
You know what would take care of my ass? Your tongue, from what I understand. You're pretty good at that.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So you should squeeze him out. You should creep him out and give him a good ass reading.
No, I'm not interested in that. Because I'm not gonna. Even if he's right, I'm not gonna. I don't give away any information on the internet, so I'm not gonna be advised. If he's right, I'm not gonna say he's right. If he's wrong, so I'm the wrong person to read. Joke still works.
Yeah, but if you're a non-believer, nothing's coming through for you anyway.
That's true. It's not that I'm a non-believer. Like, I believe that apparently it is a lot of good stuff coming from here. But what I do know is that Jimmy's hair on his neck is standing up. I don't know what the hell that's about.
I have hair on my neck too.
Yeah, that's the only place
That's
you
the
got.
only place
Are you afraid that ghosts are gonna come and come to your bedside at night, or are you hoping for it?
Oh, I'm hoping for that. Me, I love fucking.
I'd love to see Grandpa Lou again.
I would fuck the spirit out of a ghost.
Bobby, I think Bobby's,
hell
I think
no.
Bobby's a scared.
I would love to I would finger blast the shit out of a ghost. I'm not scared of no ghosts.
I'm not scared.
I'm not a scared. I'm a believer.
I'm not afraid of the ghost. Let me call.
Let me ask you something. Oni, would you do another reading?
Jimmy,
is Marissa still here? Because she wanted a reading.
Marissa Mendelsohn? She's not here anymore now.
She left?
Yeah, she left.
Well, then she gets no fucking reading. Fuck her. That's all I'm going to say about it. But, yes. Right. Oni, would you read a stranger on here just to prove? Because these people, they're still... You'll read a stranger. All right. We're going to take one call from somebody, but don't fuck around. You got to call up for real. And you got to be willing to let him read you. So you got to be open.
I don't know how I can do that.
Open like Bass Diva's vagina. That's
what you're not understanding is we can't take multiple calls. I have to call them.
Ask her.
And you're ignoring me, so
you're not getting a reading. Jimmy's dead hair. We're not trusting you. Thanks for me. Me read me.
Hey, and these readings cost people money usually, so you're getting a free reading, so take advantage of it.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, assholes. Yeah, you're going to get a free fucking reading and stop being a cunt. That's what I'm saying. You're going to fucking call up.
You completely ignored me. We can't take a call. I have to get a phone number from somebody to make the call.
Or you have Oni, you can call him back.
I can call him back.
Yeah, so you can get their call.
I think so. I think I have Oni.
All right, well, why don't I drop off?
All right.
You guys take the call.
All right, thank you for the call, Bass Diva. Thank you. Fucking love you guys.
Love ya.
Thank you. So there you go.
Bye, Stacy.
Stacy called in to confirm that what he read to her of just fucking around, and everything he read to her was fucking spot on. She didn't know it right away. Later on, she found out that some dumb bitch got hit by a car and was fucking haunting and didn't know she was dead. She was so stupid. She walked in the street, got hit by a car, and then was so stupid didn't know she was dead. And I hate making fun of the dead, but if they don't have a sense of humor, you know what I say, Jimmy?
What do you say?
Fuck them. But
that's fucked up.
I'm sorry. I'm not known for my my caringness, I guess. But there you go. I'll try to call 1-800-WINE. All right,
1-56922-WINE was Jackie the Joke Man's.
That was his number?
Yeah.
He fucking still knows it. So if anybody would like a free reading, and this is a free reading and this guy's good. We've already had it. Blasphemy, she's telling me. That's what she's saying. They're mad at me now because I made fun of the dead girl. All right. They watched you in the shower. If they're watching me in the shower, they know that I masturbate. Not in the shower, though. Bobby McNurko. Who the fuck's McNurko? What the fuck does that mean? Call Jamie. No, listen. So, would you? He's willing to do one free reading if somebody would like to call in. If you have a real feeling that you want to get read, but don't call him fuck around. All right. This guy's hair is fucking on fleek, and he's been right about Jimmy, and he's been right about fucking Bass Diva. And it's hard to read Bass Diva because so many fucking spirits and semen
forget it.
And everything has been through her. It's hard to fucking get a good read on her. There has been so many men's genitals in contact with it. It's almost impossible to know what's not there anymore. Who doesn't in the shower? Yeah, that's right. I'm saying that's what I like. Light camera. All right, would anybody like to call in? This is your last chance, fuck asses. Who would like to call? He is amazing. Honeybee likes you. Honeybee says yes. Hair on fleek.
Hair is on fleek. I wish my hair looked like that.
Mark Diaz, why don't you call in? Let's get a reading on it. Keep up, Bobby. He's cute. Jimmy, spirits love me. Me too. Apparently,
Spirit.
Nobody wants to call in for a fucking free reading? For God's sake.
Just HTY7 wants to call.
Well, he just wants to promote fucking Big Keen. You don't want to call him for a reading.
I know.
No disrespect. I already know the spirits surrounding me, and they are. Honeybee call in. All right, I'll tell you what. This is what we're gonna do. Since they don't want a reading, let's discuss your sex life.
No, you don't, Jimmy. Do you guys take collect calls? No, we don't.
What are you in prison? Fucking collect calls.
What are you fucking sing?
Fucking sing?
I for one.
They're all scared. You know what it really is?
I'll let someone else.
They're scared. How about you beating the hose?
Beating the hose.
How about beating the hose? He's talking a lot of shit.
Spirit in the Sky.
All right, hold on.
When I die and I lay me to rest.
LA's going to call in. LA's Most Wanted is going to call in.
All right, Juan's calling in.
No number is up. All right, Juan, do you know the number? Juan?
No, 2.
Juan, 2. No number is up. There you go.
All right, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to have to call Oni back then.
All right, Oni, are you still on?
Call me back.
He's still
All right,
call me back.
We're gonna get this call and then we're gonna call
well,
you
you know
right
what?
back.
Hopefully I have your. Hopefully I call your number and not Stacy's number because they look the same kind of.
Well, if you call Stacy, just hang up on the bitch.
Yeah. All right. No problem.
All right.
All right, Oni. We'll call you back as soon as we get the other call on the line.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
All right. Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. So this is what's going on. We're taking LA. Give us a call. LA's gonna call in, and as soon as we get that call, to show his gift. That's right. Get to show. Yes, a stranger. That's what I'm saying. And here we go. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, because I gotta tell you the truth. You know me, Jimmy. I'm not a big. I think most of the shit is bullshit.
Right.
I think this guy's got something here. I mean, the things he
well,
said to
he
you.
definitely was pretty
He was
good
pretty
spot
right
on with me.
And you're not Facebook friends, right?
No.
Okay, there you go. So there goes my theory. So he called in, and then Bass Diva, who called in and said yes. Are we going to find a ghost soon? There's ghosts every fucking where. This
is who's calling us?
LA's Most Wanted. LA's Most Wanted is gonna call us. You got to put the number up though. I think. I don't think he has.
I put it up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in a delay then. All right, so we're waiting for a call from LA's Most Wanted. Once LA's Most Wanted calls in, we're gonna call back Oni, and he's gonna give him a reading, and we're gonna take it seriously. Well, I'm not, but yes. Nail it like Oni does.
Hello, who's on the line?
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Is this Juan?
Is this Juan?
Yeah, LA.
What's going on, my man?
Mm-hmm.
All right, listen. So, are you're willing to get a reading now? You're interested in finding out some stuff about yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
So, all right. So he's gonna call up Oni. So hang on the line, and then he's gonna read you. Okay. Bobby does finger blasting. To
Oh
ghosts.
my God! I don't have Oni's phone number now.
You
Hold
don't?
on. Let me see.
Jimmy's fucking up today. He's really fucking up. He's gonna try and call him up. Hopefully, this is his right number. And if not, how come we can't take multiple calls today? What's going on?
Skype updated.
Oh, fucking stupid Skype. All right, we're trying to get this call in. Is this introduction to the opposite of sketches? What?
Hold on.
Let me call you back. I have a private number calling me right now.
Hold on.
Oh, now Juan's got to call us back now.
All right. Hello?
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 Stacy?
Hello?
Is this
Stacy?
Stacy?
Yeah, this is Stacy. What?
Yeah, we
Jimmy,
called the wrong.
We
called the wrong number.
Jimmy's all fucked up here. All right.
No, I'm not fucked up. Skype totally fucking.
He's blaming Skype. You know, let me say something, Jimmy Lou. You can't blame Skype for all your fucking problems. Hold on a second. Hello.
Hello.
Who
Hello.
we got?
Oni?
Oni, what's going on? Jimmy's having a little bit of an issue. Which we just had.
Oh, no worries.
We just had Juan on the phone, but Juan left.
Juan,
what's going on?
Juan wanted nothing to do with us.
He did, but he got another call that was more important. That was, I think Juan's selling drugs.
We lost the phone face off.
I think Juan's selling drugs, and that was one of his fucking clients called it. He was like, "I got to take this." I think he's basically was saying, "I got to take this because fucking." All right. So you can't make more than one phone call on this again.
I can add a phone number if I have the phone number.
Right.
If they want to give us their phone number, they can do that.
All right.
They can direct message me on Twitter or something like that.
All right. So who would like a reading? If you direct message Jimmy on Twitter, we'll have him call in and we can give you a direct reading. Juan is basically selling drugs. I'm pretty sure. Jimmy's phone just fell over. I think that was the fish. The fish guy.
grandpa.
That's right. All right. So listen. All right. So in the meantime, so you were a hairdresser and makeup artist, and you did a lot of the red carpet stuff. And then what made you decide you didn't want to do that anymore?
Well, I kind of just got out of it when. Oh, there's a whole thing that happened, and basically I kind of messed up my lower back, and if I stand for more than about 25 minutes, my leg starts to go numb.
Okay.
My left leg. So it kind of fucked up everything that I was doing, and I met my husband, and I kind of just got into the whole spiritual stuff. I kind of got away from it. It's a very, very, very high intense industry to be in, especially when you're dealing with people that are extremely emotional and people that are almost a lot of actors and actresses and people, they're very neurotic. They're very
nuts is the word you're looking for, I think.
Borderline personality. Like,
Right.
yeah, they can be cool for 1 minute, and then the next minute they're like fucking freaking out, and you're like, okay, is this an act, or are you like really just crazy? So you know what I mean?
It almost sounds like the universe pushed you away from that shit. They were like, this is not where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be doing readings and
Right.
and stuff like that. So it basically you didn't get it on your own, so it kind of like pushed you in that direction. Does that sound?
Yeah,
like...
yeah.
Marissa Mendelssohn's back.
Oh, Marissa's back. Awesome.
Marissa wanted a reading. Marissa, can we call you up and he will give you a reading? Are you still here? Because Juan was gonna do it, but I think his fucking parole officer called him and said, Juan, what are you doing? You're not supposed to talk about this thing of ours. And he gave him a call talking to him. He does not sell drugs. This just in. Juan does not sell drugs.
Does Marissa want?
Oh,
Marissa,
hi.
do you want us to call you?
Do you want a reading? Marissa, you asked about a reading.
Yes. Okay.
Jimmy's going to call you, and I'm going to take a piss. I'll be right back. Please stand by. Jimmy, talk to these people. For God's
Hold on a
sakes.
second.
This is not a very professional show, in case you haven't
is
figured
not.
it out. That's right.
Let's see it.
Hello.
Marissa,
Hi.
how are you? We have Oni on the line as well. Bobby went to go take a piss just to keep you up to speed on what's going on over here.
Hi,
Hello,
Oni.
Marissa, how are you? How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Gizmo's saying hi too. Gizmo, are you saying hi?
I know.
Gizmo's
I love watching your scopes. So you wanted a reading now. What did you have, a question or something you wanted to focus on? Somebody you wanted to connect with?
Well, I don't know. I'd love to see if just anything kind of pops up generally, I guess,
Okay.
to begin
Well-
with. And then if nothing does, I guess I can try to ask a question.
Okay. Let me see here.
And I don't have comments on, so I guess that was an open invitation to troll me now. But let me know if I missed anything.
Okay. Do you know somebody by the name of Roberta?
I'm back.
Yes.
Okay. So
Holy crap.
What
That
did
was weird.
so
what did he ask
here's
you?
here's
If
the
she has
question.
a friend named a person she knows, Roberta.
Yes.
I don't know if this is her mother,
Yes.
but is that your mother? Is that your mother's name?
Yeah. But what's interesting about that is no one calls her Roberta. So that's why I'm actually surprised that you said that.
Okay, because the person that is coming through, I don't feel like it's your mom though. It's not her. I feel like you're probably gonna think I'm insane when I say this. I don't know why I'm getting this. Does your mom have?
Penis!
I feel like that would be a sister or a relative of hers they're trying to point out. Okay, so basically, I think this is your grandmother.
I'm sorry.
I think this is.
I fucked Jimmy up. Is it your grandmother?
I think it's just, no, not Roberta. I think the person I'm speaking.
Oh my God, that must be Bobby
on.
must be back
Jimmy's,
from the bathroom.
Yeah, Jimmy's fucking up.
Oh, that's Jimmy?
That's Jimmy
Oh.
acting. Jimmy's acting like a fool. He's not taking this seriously at all.
what is prompting the laughter?
I don't know.
Oni's like, is your mom?
We're never getting them back.
I'm sorry. I gotta stop. I gotta take a breath.
All right.
And Bobby hit the penis button. He's like, does your mom have? And Bobby hits penis.
I'm sorry. That was not me.
Oh my God.
All
I'm
right.
sorry. I couldn't hold it down. I'm
All right.
sorry. I'm
Get
back.
back
I'm
to
back.
the-
I'm
Oh
back.
my God.
I'm back. I'm
We
sorry.
fucked this
I'm
all up.
sorry.
All right. Music.
Okay,
music.
so my question is, your mother's mother. Here we go with the family tree. It's funny how these work like this because your mother's mother. Is she from like the middle of the country area, or was she from the middle of the country area? Like,
I believe that she was my mother's mother. I think she was born in New York, to my knowledge.
Okay. Is her name starts with an L? I don't know why.
No.
Okay. Do you know who a Lois is, or a Louise? I don't know if I'm saying it properly.
Oh my God, Louis, like my grandpa.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, she's saying. Okay, so is your grandfather deceased as well too?
I'm sorry, what?
Is your grandfather deceased as well too?
Yes.
Okay, so it's Lois. Because here's what I do is I take them into a classroom and I have them draw on a chalkboard for me, like I'm a student, so they write down these names so I can see them. Okay, so this is your. Oh, okay, I see. All right, so no. Okay, they're talking to me. They're communicating with me. So your grandmother's name was Anita. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so your grandmother was Anita, but Lois or Louis, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're there together, but your grandfather doesn't really show himself. Your grandmother is really doing all of the speaking and the communicating. I don't know if he was homophobic. Here we go. Because I have this sometimes with the older generations, especially with males. They won't communicate with me because they're like, what is that? I'm like, well, okay. Nice. But the reason I ask if they're like...
No, he was actually very much so a people person, like very much like a joker, prankster.
So maybe he's hiding out. I don't know why he's
president of a lot of organizations, that kind of thing.
Sure. Was he from the southern U.S., somewhere in the south? I don't want to say Texas.
No, also New York.
Also New York, too. Okay, because I'm getting, like, from the south area.
I have a lot of New Yorkers in my family.
A lot of New Yorkers.
All New Yorkers.
Me, too. All my family came to Ellis Island. But when they passed away, or their last resided, was it somewhere south, maybe, like, Texas or Alabama or
Florida?
Oh, it's Florida.
Georgia?
Yeah, Florida.
Hey, Katie.
Okay.
No, they passed away in Miami.
Okay.
Well, not quite Miami, maybe a little bit north of Miami.
Okay. So the last time that you actually seen them then was in this area, correct? Would have been in Florida? Okay.
Well, I mean, unless if you count like where their funeral was.
Right. But the last living moments that you had were with them.
Yeah.
Was there. And it was near a large body of water. I don't think why are they showing me this? So did you get to inherit a car, or was there a car left to you? Or a vehicle left to maybe one of your parents? Okay, so they're showing
I think like when they passed, like they had like a leased vehicle maybe that my mom, my mom was in charge of their assets.
Okay. Okay. And it's really interesting because they're showing me it's a red car, red colored car. I don't know what significance this has.
Is there a fish in the car?
Is there? There's no fish involved. No fish involved.
Oh, there's no fish
involved.
There's
a red car. So, so basically, your grandmother. Now, this could get very, very personal, and that's kind of why I do, it's difficult. So,
Okay.
I don't know how open you are, or how if you want everybody knowing all of your business or not.
Marissa, you want people
I'm
to know
usually
your
pretty
business?
open in my scopes.
She is pretty open.
Okay. Have you?
She's pretty open.
Yeah.
She wants everybody to know her business.
Have you
Yeah.
ever had a miscarriage or lost a child?
Actually, never. I've never been pregnant. Never. No, I kind of like wonder if I'm even able to actually, since it's never happened. No.
What Bobby likes to do is he likes to do cream pies.
I'm a cream pie, yeah. If you want,
Because your
Marissa,
grandmother is
I'll
showing
try.
You
me
wanna test
a
it out?
girl. Is showing me a young girl.
What's
She's
that?
holding on to the spirit. Your grandma's holding on to the spirit of a young
I mean,
girl.
I've never tried to get pregnant either. Like, I mean, I've been single, but like,
Let
just
me
to
ask you a
clarify.
question. Has anybody ever cream pied you, Marissa? We need to get to the bottom of this. Has you ever had a cream pie? Have you ever had a cream pie? Because if you haven't had a cream pie, you don't know definitely if you're suitable or not. You
Right.
know, if you've been cream
I
pied
was
over
probably
and
on birth control.
over, and you got cream pied on birth
Oh,
control.
okay,
Okay,
got
we
it.
will accept cream pie on birth
Yeah,
control.
I was probably on birth control.
Write that down, Jimmy. She's been cream pied on birth control. Okay, go on, please. I'm sorry.
Hollywood Psychic, you can. I need your number though. Why don't you send me your number on Instagram? Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
there's a girl spirit that your grandmother's holding on to, and so if you do, and this is why I asked if you've lost a child or if you've miscarried, or even had an abortion. You know, it starts to get personal when you get into these things because sometimes it does happen. But there is a spirit of a young one child, and it is a female child. If you ever do have a child, it will
I
be
mean,
a girl.
could it
now you know.
possibly like be a future child? Like, out of curiosity?
Well, it could be. Yeah, I mean, because she's holding the spirit of it, which means that she's coveted it. So when you do have, or you do have a child, it will be the spirit of this child. And what's kind of messed up is that I don't know if some people believe in reincarnation or not. Some, you know, or if you do, some people don't believe in it at all. Some people, yes, they do. But what's really, really hard for me as a medium, because if you believe in reincarnation, in which I do.
I'm sorry, my dog is going in the bushes.
No, that's fine.
That's how she fell down the other day.
I have
Sorry.
a question. Could it possibly be like a sister or something to her? Maybe her mother had a sister that passed away before, or anything like that. Could it be something like that?
I mean, it could be, but I feel like this is a maternal thing.
A maternal thing. Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, 'cause that's really the way she's holding it. It's the way I see when there's spirit being held. So if you believe in reincarnation, which for medium it's hard because when someone's been reincarnated or their spirit has been incarnated into another being,
Right.
You can't communicate with it anymore because it's already in a physical carcass.
So it's
So
dead.
you can't.
No more
can't
cream
connect
pies.
with it.
That's right. There's no more. Once they've been reincarnated, it's like they rebooted. They rebooted. Could it be a dog or
Right.
something? That's a good point. Could it be a dog? Because she does have dogs, and her dogs have been nothing but trouble for her. I mean, got her fired from her job and everything. It's terrible. Not knocking her down in the bushes. It's terrible. Marissa, I just want to offer my services.
Yeah.
If you want to test out the theory, I will cream pie you one day if you're interested. Okay. Just to make sure,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? A good
Just
cream
to
pie.
test it out.
Just to test it out. You know, all for science.
Test it out.
Just for science. No other good reason.
That's it.
Just a good old like that. That's right.
But you know, I think like, you know, just in case if it worked, I think that
I'm
a
gonna go
creature created by the two of us could really be
A creature.
quite
That'd be
the
that'd be a
monster.
cute kid.
That's right. That's
No,
what I'm
I
saying.
think it'd be a cute kid.
Yes, I think it would be
It would be, I mean,
It would be adorable looking, but it would be a monster inside. I mean, it would really.
Oh,
really be-
total
yeah,
monster.
Total monster. The kid. I'll take a cream
yeah,
pie.
I mean, it would hop out of my vagina like singing and dancing and like,
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
And Marissa has I don't know if you know anything about Marissa, but she has a very tight anus. Her anus, her anus is so tight that when she poops, it's like little bunny turds. I'm losing brain cells here. Jimmy's going.
Dumpster turds.
Jimmy's upstairs.
Little bunny.
Jimmy's upstairs throwing water on his face, going, "Jesus Christ, how do you know my middle name was Lou?" He's going nuts up there. All right, so go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm fucking around over here, but let's Marissa, open your mind up, not your vagina, and let him read
Yes.
you. Okay, let him read you.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So you
Opening,
do
it's
have
opening, it's
you do
opening.
have you have a big future ahead of you. You haven't peaked at it yet as far as your career goes. So it will be coming to you. I probably want to say she's showing me maybe like a year and 4 months. So what is that, 16 months from now? is when you'll actually really hit that peak and you'll be getting this opportunity that you really wanted for some time. So she's saying to be patient, not to give up, and to allow yourself to be more gentle on yourself. She sees that you've been really hard on yourself, and you really kind of beat yourself up about a lot of things in your life, and she says none of that matters, because this is your path. This is where you're supposed to be, and better things are to come for you. And that's really what she wanted to relay over to you. And she said, tell your mom that she loves her dearly.
Are they still proud of me?
Oh, absolutely. They're 100% proud of you. And this is why the thing is she doesn't want you to beat yourself up, because this is your life's journey. You have greater things to come. And so that's why they're so excited for you. They're proud of you. And they've never been disappointed in you whatsoever. So absolutely, they're by your side 100%. They stand behind you in all the decisions you've made.
Wait, hold on. No. Sorry, now she was chasing a cat. And I'm sorry. I need to be very protective of my dog, because she hurt herself the other
Did you say 14 months, and Marissa's going to peek out in 14 months? You're saying, like, what she's been looking for in 14 months, she's going to find it?
Right. Yep. Whatever this is that she's been working towards, or whatever it is that she's striving for, in about a little over a year, it'll probably take a few months for it to completely fruition, but in about a little over a year, she's going to get the offer, and then that's when it's going to escalate from there.
I like it. And this is something that I have a feeling we're going to get a call back on, Jimmy.
Probably.
Yeah, because she has been pursuing her porn career, and
come here.
She wants to do, from what I understand, double penetration. Is that right, Jimmy, or am I mistaken?
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
So she wants to do double penetration porn. You know, nothing too graphic, but just like, you know, very oversized, you know, that sort of thing. And she's been hoping to get a good director behind her, so to speak. And from what I understand, this
Stop it.
Marissa,
oh my gosh.
I love it. Marissa, I have a funny feeling that in 14 months we're going to be getting a call back, and you're going to want to talk to Oni again. I think you're going to be like, holy shit.
I think so.
Holy shit, he knew what he was talking. Because Oni, you mind if I share a little with Oni right now?
No, go ahead.
Marissa's been having, like, hard times. She fell on hard times for a while now, and, really hard times. I mean, low point of her life sometimes. But, like, anything like that, once you're down, as long as you don't give up, you're going to come back up. And I think that what's going to happen is after she comes up, she's going to be amazed at how fast she comes up. And this is she's going to remember this phone call. Because I don't think she's taking it too seriously. She's more worried about Fufu's poo-poo. Now.
Yeah, she's
worried.
No, I am taking it seriously. I really am.
She's worried about
no, I just, like, duty. I can't. No, but I mean.
No, I know.
I can't afford anything else bad to happen to my dog. It's been like a nightmare.
I think that this reading is going to prove itself. Because just like Base Diva, well, not like Base Diva, because Base Diva's a whore, but like Base Diva called in and said how much she wanted to thank him and tell him that he was dead on with everything he said, and he didn't even know how dead on he was until today when she called him up. Jimmy seems to have been a little freaked out by some of the stuff he said.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff. And we've also learned that.
Oh, I'm a little freaked out, but at the same time, like, the fact that it gives me hope.
Yeah.
Is a good thing, because
and you have everything that you've been through that has been what you may not call favorable, what is leading you to this grandness. Had you not experienced some of the things that you've done, some of the hurdles that you had to jump, some of the bridges you've had to cross, and it would not have made you the strong person that you have to be able to take on this new endeavor, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's built character inside of you, and even though some of it's been lousy and shitty and fucked up, at the end of the day, it's going to be to your benefit. So
it sounds like somebody's beating the dog in the background.
Beating the hose back there.
What's that?
No, we're listening to the dogs in the background. So I'm sorry.
Oh, can you hear that?
Yes, I hear them. It sounds like a fucking Jabba the Hutt. I'm sorry, Oni.
Yeah, I don't know what they're barking at. They're actually inside, and I'm outside.
Well, they're freaked out by the reading. They know that the spirits are around you, and I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oni,
maybe they see the spirits.
Oni, finish your.
It could be.
Finish it up, because I fucking I stepped on you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, so just like that's the biggest thing, and they are proud of you. Don't think that they're not for 1 minute, because they are totally 100%. They support you. They got your back, and they're excited to see what's to come for you. They know what's to come for you. They kind of give me a glimpse of it. And if you want a more detailed and you want more information, you can just hit me up on Twitter, DM me, and I can share some more personal things that they wanted to share, but I don't think that's something that you'd really want put on here. So, if that makes sense.
I would definitely.
Okay.
I'm gonna DM him.
You're gonna DM him too?
Well, yeah, I'll text him. I'll DM.
Yes. Jimmy's gonna text you too.
Thank you so much, Oni.
Oni.
Yeah, my grandma and my grandpa were, two very important people in my life, and when they passed away like within a year of each other. It was, a huge thing in my life, and a huge loss. And I still, think about them every day, and it's still hard for me. So.
Well, they're with you, honey.
Thank you.
They're there. They
Aaron?
love you so much, and they're your biggest cheerleaders. Let me just tell you that.
That's awesome.
That's what, when they were alive, they were, and that's what I've missed, So,
And they still
thank
are.
you.
They still are.
Do they
You're very
use
welcome,
pom
honey.
poms and everything or no?
Let me say something.
What's that?
As far as Oni, you're a great sport, because our audience is a bunch of jackasses
Oh
for
my
the most
God,
part.
forget it.
And I'm pretty much a jackass, but you stayed to it. You had fun with us, and you still did what you were gonna do. You know what I mean? You still did the readings on top of
No,
all
he
the
knew
nonsense.
what he was getting into.
I know, but it's still
I pre-warned him.
Knowing and actually doing is two different things.
That's true. This is true. Yeah. Do
And
you remember when Joe Simon came on?
Yeah, he was all fucked up.
Marissa, you know Joe Simon. Oni, do you know Joe Simon?
Yeah, wait, was
Yes.
he on the show?
Well, no,
He
like a
called in.
year ago.
My private things.
Oh.
Oni, do you know Joe Simon?
That's right.
I don't know him. I've never watched his scope, but I've heard of him.
Okay, so Joe called us, and the first time he called us, it went really well. We had a great time. That was when we talked about dry docking and stuff
and
like
all
that.
stuff.
It went really well. He called us another time, and there was a troll in the freaking chat that like.
Oh, no.
There was a troll in the chat that set him off.
He went fucking nuts.
He went like ballistic, and he was like
went
calling people names, and everything. We had to like shut it down. It was bizarre. He like somebody flipped a switch on him,
Yeah.
and he flipped out.
All he can handle this bullshit.
He was so
you know
excited.
what?
He handled it very well.
Trolls don't bother me.
We handled it very
Trolls don't bother me.
No.
They're usually 14-year-old little boys that sit home with their pud in their hands. They don't have they don't put up their fucking picture. They have to use something off the internet. They never scope.
That's right.
It is. You just take it for what it is. It's like take it for face value, which is fucking nothing but a fake profile. So none of it bothers me, honestly. It really doesn't. I
Joe
don't
can't
get
say
offended
that.
or.
You know
Well,
what?
also the thing, like with trolls, like people who say bad things about you, it's really a problem that they have with themselves.
Oh yeah.
So I usually
exactly.
actually feel bad for those people, and I wonder, like, what is it that they're upset with themselves about?
The good isn't
and
accepting.
how can I help?
Fuck them. That's what I say.
How can I be this
You know-
person's
what do you
friend
laugh at,
to help
Louis?
them?
Peanut butter boys. You know what I just learned though? You know what I learned tonight, Jimmy?
What's
More
that?
important than anything, I learned that Oni is a top.
He is the top.
He's the top, and
Yep. Oni is a top.
And what I'm taking away from this is that his husband's dick is too big and he can't take it.
He can't take it.
And he
His
took it
husband's dick,
twice,
he-
and that's all. That's
he-
all I remember.
I like how he prefaced that with, he's like, this is how he
He's
prefaced
black.
it. Though.
He's black. He's
My
black.
husband's black, so he's got a big dick and I can't take it.
He's black and his dick is too big and I can't take. That's an excuse. That's a
excuse.
You're a lazy bottom.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
do
I'm learning.
I'm
You're
going to do a
lazy-
reading right now.
No,
My
it's
prediction is
difficult.
that thing's going to be.
seriously. Imagine throwing some lube on your asshole and squatting over that fucking microphone. It'd be just about the same thing.
This just in.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oni's a great reader, but a lazy bottom. He won't take it. And if you, but I mean, if it's a good thing that your husband doesn't mind being the bottom, because if he didn't, he'd have a real problem. He'd be like, "Come on, again."
Marissa's grandfather's a homophobe.
Marissa's grandfather's a homophobe.
Oh my God.
We also did learn that Marissa's grandfather's a homophobe. And,
I have a question.
No,
And Jimmy's grandfather likes fish.
My
Yeah,
grandpa.
she offended me.
Why is this on the windowsill of your bathroom?
Wait,
Is this
listen
a
to
duty
this dog.
timer?
Listen.
I don't know.
Bruce, talk.
Yes. Say, what was that?
this dog is howling. Like, so the house I'm staying at, they have this little chihuahua, and he was just like singing, but he stopped when damn it.
No, you know what's going on? The dogs are.
Thank you for the super hearts.
The dogs are learning.
Jimmy Lou too.
They're feeling the spirits.
Yeah.
We also learned that Bass
They're
Diva.
talking to the spirits.
Yeah, Bass Diva. Before she was a whore, she was a spiritual.
She was a spiritual whore. Spiritual whore.
And sometimes.
Well, no, because I walked in and this dog was barking at nothing. He was like barking at the wall.
Is Bobby and Jimmy's voice.
Yeah.
It's Bobby and Jimmy's voice. It might be our voices.
It might
That's
be.
right. We also learned that sometimes you're too dumb to know you're dead. We learned that as well.
This
Squirrels.
is true.
That's right.
True story.
You're not too. I call them unintelligent spirits because what happens is they're taken abruptly. So when somebody passes like abruptly like that, like they're hit by a car, they're, they fall off a bridge on accident. When they're young and it's before their time and it's a freak accident,
they're not expecting it.
What happened to him? Well, he fell off the bridge by accident.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on. Am I dead and I don't know it?
You might be.
No, you're not dead. No,
I think I am.
He may be barking at the moon. It's very possible. Hold on a second. Let's find out.
Bark at the moon.
They're in shock. I think that's true. So it's not that they're unintelligent. The dog is going crazy. All right, hold on a second.
It is going crazy.
Dog, if Marissa's going to be visiting.
Okay, I think maybe I'll hang up with you guys because I think my dogs are being a distraction because they're talking to the spirits.
All right, well, listen, Marissa, in 14 months, I'm expecting to hear a call from you about some good news.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
too.
saying here. Thank you for the call. All right, have a good night, sweetie.
Or actually, you're going to have your people call my people because I'm going to be too busy.
You're going to be a
in
big
14
shot.
months.
You're going to be a big. She's not even going to take our calls then. Jimmy.
Are you going to still take our calls in 14 months when you're a big shot?
If she does, if she
I'm
becomes
kidding.
a big shot,
I'm kidding.
We're gonna do entire shows just bashing her. Remember when she was on here talking about her tight asshole?
Talking about tight asshole and rabbit shit.
Yeah, her and her fucking dog.
Her rabbit turds.
Fuck her and her dogs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Fuck her and her rabbit ass turds.
That's great. Okay.
All right, Marissa.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Oni.
You're welcome, Marissa. Thank you, honey. It was good talking to you.
How many more months? About 14 months. Bye-bye, baby. All right.
How many more months till my good news?
Your good news, that's right. I need some.
Don't we all?
Oni, so how would you like, do you want to tell anybody, these people, anything? Because I think Jimmy's got to giddy up very shortly, too. I found a new emoji for my pussy. That's your pussy emoji? Jesus Christ. What is that, like a fucking...
It looks like a roast beef sandwich.
I'm good. I think that, I thank everybody for coming out and watching and being subjected to our crazy-ass shit tonight, because, like I said, trolls don't bother me, people don't bother me. I like to have a good time. I like to have fun. And when you're in a certain environment, you have a good time. You join the crowd. Fuck it.
No, good sport. You're a good sport, and I enjoyed this call a lot. I really did. I had a lot of fun with it, and I stayed quiet, which is unusual. I was quiet.
Yeah, I can't believe you definitely bit your tongue a lot.
Yes, I stayed very. I mean, I did a couple of stupid things, but for the most part,
the penis thing really knocked me out.
Fuck Jimmy up. The spirits are attacking Jimmy's phone over there. That's right. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't believe this man is the real deal, just ask Bass Diva. Jimmy's gonna go look for the fish picture, and we're gonna find out that Marissa Mendelssohn's got a fucking starring role on fucking Law and Order. Special SVU, yes.
And her grandfather was. She's gonna find a picture of him in a fucking sheet.
She's gonna find a picture of her father at
Marissa Mendelssohn's grandfather. She's gonna find him in a picture with burning a cross with a sheet over his head.
What was the big thing down in the village in the '70s? The fucking the bar, the gay bar where they had a big fight with the fucking.
The Blue Oyster from the.
Oni, do you know what I'm talking? Do you know what I'm talking about? No, it was a big gay rights movement.
What is it?
The gay rights movement in downtown Manhattan. What was the name of the place where they had the running with the cops in the 70s?
What is it? The Wall or something?
The Wall, Stonewall, or something like that. Yes. Well, you're gonna see a picture of him in riot gear at the
Stonewall, wearing a fucking cross.
Yes.
Where do all the queers live? Over in what's it called? Chelsea.
No,
was it over in Chelsea somewhere?
Yeah, no, but there was a specific incident, and it's a well-known spot. I think Stonewall. There you go, Bass Stevens, Stonewall. At the Stonewall, you're gonna see a picture of her grandfather at the Stonewall with a fire hose. Yeah,
fire hose.
All right.
God damn.
Yeah, my man.
All right, but thank you guys.
Thank you very much, bro. And listen,
Oni,
if you're
I'll be
not
in
following
touch, all
Oni,
right?
follow Oni.
Yeah, please.
Oni, come on, pop into the screen real quick and make sure you put up some emojis so they can follow you, they can find you. And I want to thank you, bro.
He's got a huge. You do have a huge
yeah,
following.
yeah, we're having his phone. He's got like 100,000 followers.
Can you get us some followers?
No, they don't want. After this, after the way we treated him.
Follow the McNasty cast. You guys, come on.
All right, my man. And to your husband, thank you. Thanks for letting us have him for a little bit.
I appreciate it.
And listen, once in a while, you got to put it in him. He's, he can't get away that easily.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're hung like a mule.
Jesus.
Every once in a while, just give it to him. Give him
oh,
the spirit.
Jesus.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Thank you, brother, man. All right, he's going to come in. He's going to put up some emojis. There he is right there. See that? See? Put up some emojis. Here we go. AskOney just joined. He's going to put up some emojis. I want you guys to all follow him. He's good sport. That's right. Mark Diaz, I missed it too. Well, you can watch the replay. The good news is you can watch the replay. There you go. So we just had beef injection. That's right. See the hearts? That's my man right here. That's Oni. All right? And listen, if you don't believe in this stuff, you got to have faith. You got to have faith. Jimmy, what do you think? Do you think he's pretty much on? I think you were more on than Jimmy would give rise to.
No,
Yes.
no, spot on. Like really spot on.
Yes,
I have some questions, but I'd rather ask him over text if you don't mind.
There you go. That's cool. Very good.
Yeah, no, that's problem. And the last message though before your grandfather left was 420, whatever that means.
Smoke some weed, I think.
No, that's my birthday.
Oh, that's your birthday?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Or smoke weed.
Smoke weed. Is that Joe? Did he hang up?
He hung up.
That's it. He went out. That was a mic drop, Jimmy.
That was a fucking
420, whatever that means. Drop the mic. Great job, my man. Oni, great job. Jimmy, you want to take us the fuck out of here?
Yeah. Let's do
All
it.
right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the McNasty cast. It's been a good lot of fun. This is Jimmy Knapp. I'm Bobby McNasty, and we will be doing McNasty Love very shortly, soon enough.
We hope.
Yes, mic drop. You just called your birthday, Jimmy. Come on, Bobby. Beating the hose is a jackass as usual. Right on both. That's right.
AskOney, what's with the mic drop, dude?
Yeah, I liked it. That's the way to go out. He did a mic drop. His husband's probably mad at him. He's like, those guys are assholes.
Was he pissed off?
I don't know. I have no idea.
AskOney, were you pissed off?
No, he's not pissed off. No, maybe his husband might be. His husband might be pissed off. Sorry, I lost you.
Oh, okay.
Thanks again, man. Thanks for being a good sport. I apologize if I offended anybody out there, but that's kind of my thing. Yes. Damn phone. You guys are fucking great. Jillian, what the fuck are you doing here so late? Good, my man. I hate it when you leave. So, if you're just joining us, you're too fucking late. It'd never be. Lights, Camera, Tamara is your biggest fan, and she looks hot too, Jimmy. Look at her. Yeah, look at her.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I like the look of you. That's right.
Aaron's the
I'm not
chillest
pissed.
guy
I was on my phone. And
Thank you, AskOney. That was awesome. We had a good time.
Aaron is the chillest guy ever. That's right. Aaron.
Aaron.
Jimmy, what's going on, Jillian? I like your way. You know what I found out this weekend, Jimmy?
What's that?
That Jillian likes her boyfriends to eat the cream pie out of her. And not only that, she's not alone in this. There was a whole bunch of them that liked it. And you know what I said? Fuck that.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we still going? Or
Yeah, we're still going.
Okay. What's still on?
I just did I did that at the right time in the song.
Oh, I see. That was a
timing thing.
Yes, it's terrible. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, you're too late. Jimmy had a reading. Yes, every night, everyone. Good night, Chelsea.
Have a good night, Chelsea.
Cream pie, this
Have
dick,
a good night, Goom.
Motherfucker, you ain't got a dick, you little inverted penis, motherfucker. Sweating. You guys have been a great audience. Love, sex, and welfare checks. And we're going to have a special McNasty Love coming up soon, probably on a Tuesday night. Keep posted for that. You don't want to miss that shit. That shit's like herpes. It's fucking a lot of fun until you get it. That's right. Oni, once again, thank you, my man. You had the whole show to yourself, my man. That's it. You held it out.
Chelsea and Goon.
Peace out, motherfuckers. To you too, Goonies for life. No creep pies for you. That's right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night.